It looks like get woke, go broke is a thing, and they're blaming the company now. Reports are that Tim Sheridan is going all over, blasting DC Comics, saying he will never work for them again because of the way he was, quote, treated at the company. But he was given carte blanche to kind of just ruin Alan Scott. He of course, made an infamous video where he went out there and demanded that his people go and buy the comic to own the bigots before it came out. It didn't seem to work. Sales were low, and sometimes you just got to realize what you did was produce hot garbage. No, that's not what he realized. He blamed everybody else. This is what they do. This is the narcissist in the media every single time. But with Tim Sheridan out at DC Comics, allegedly, this is a really shocking development. I'm wondering what's going to happen next for these companies. If you love comics, make sure to grab my newsletter. This is a place where I talk about my new releases, and we're releasing comics on the regular. And you can get a free copy of Flying Sparks right here on my newsletter, which is the beginning of my superhero comic universe. We've got more to come in that universe, and we've got 5 full volumes of this and a side story volume. So if you like that, like classic comics where you have building stories and all that, you're going to love this. Come join us, and thank you for joining this so I can keep in touch with you. I appreciate all my viewers and readers, especially. And we're moving onward and upward. Things are doing great over here. Not so great for DC Comics, however. Do you like that transition? Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button while you're here also. Tim Sheridan is notorious for what he did with Alan Scott Green Lantern. It was really sick to see what was going on in that. It was a complete, just like, it looked like one of those self-inserts where people just were doing a lot of gay things. And that's about it. Really not a lot of heroism. It was just about, that stuff. It got so weird in a later issue of the series. He actually, like, Alan Scott was like trolling the docks and mentioned that he, had intimate relations with some of the gay hookers there. Very weird stuff. And I don't know why they would have put that in there or DC allowed that. But it shows that they really had no editorial oversight. Now, according to my industry insider, and this was first brought to my attention by this Thinking Critical video there, so thank you, Wes, from Thinking Critical. Numerous fans have been saying that he has said at shows like conventions and the like that he wanted editorial guidance and never got any. Well, gosh, Tim, if you're watching this video, like, I could have given you some editorial guidance. If you turned in this script to me, I would have been like, don't do this. Of course, you would have gotten mad at me at that point. But obviously, this is sick and nobody wanted this. And that's why you had problems with sales of this book. It just ruined Alan Scott, and you can't come back from this. Allegedly, Tim Sheridan is unhappy with how DC Comics supposedly left him out to dry with the gay Alan Scott Green Lantern with very little support. He blames the company for poor reception and sales rather than the fact that a beloved character turned into a strange man who frequents male prostitutes in the book. Now, this is not just people on the right saying that this is happening. One of his fans actually mentioned that there was a report of this saying, I'm really going to be pissed if these rumors about DC treating Tim Sheridan like crap to the point of him leaving are true. I think he really found his stride with this, and I'd love to see him do more with Alan and the JSA. Well, a lot of people didn't read it, and that's the main problem with the whole situation right here, but it looks like Tim Sheridan is out. Now, Tim Sheridan also did something that fans didn't like so much. If you remember the Masters of the Universe cartoon, where everybody thought He-Man was going to get a return, and then they got bait and switched with another strong female lead. He's actually a writer on that show also. And for somebody like that, even though that show is not a popular hit among fans, amazing. They always insert this stuff and they do this stuff, and they never seem to realize maybe my writing is not geared towards the audience I'm actually going for. I need to stop writing for me and these self-inserts for me and write things that the fans actually want about these characters, but they never learn. They never learn. They really don't. It's sad. But, it's probably a little greener over there on the Netflix road than it is over at DC Comics, which has been failing line-wide. It seems like this DC Dawn of DC event that's been going on over the last year where they rebooted all of their lines with all new number ones really didn't go well. Sales have not been going very well at all. DC is really just the bottom of the barrel. Like, nobody's talking about these things, and it's been really tough for them. They don't have a lot of top-tier talent anymore. and maybe Tim Sheridan just wants to get out of Dodge because it is just a train wreck of an environment. It does make sense that he says there's no editorial insight there. You could tell just looking at a lot of these books that no editors are overseeing any of this stuff. They are not keeping any sort of house style. They're not keeping a consistent line whatsoever. It's down to laziness, lack of talent, and lack of paying talent. And that's what the comic industry's come to, and that's why we have stuff like this to begin with. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to check out my newsletter in the description below. We'll be back soon.